Although it's hard to believe, it's officially that time of the year, where the weather is cold but the fire is warm and the evenings are lit with strands of twinkling lights. The ever so anticipated holiday season is here. To start off the festive season this year, Taylor and I visited Glow Gardens in our area to check out the displays of magical Christmas lights. I've actually gone to the same event several years in the past, and I always have such a fun time going, especially since it's kind of the first festive event of the year. This is my favorite light setup that they have. They usually have something similar every year, and I love running around in all these lights that are just hanging. It just makes you feel like you are in some kind of magical world, and I'm absolutely in love with it, and the photos that you can get here are incredible. And it just isn't a trip to the Glow Gardens without a little peek at the vendor section. Taylor and I tried to share this blue raspberry snow cone, and we tried to eat it with a fork, but the fork was not strong enough to chip through the ice. But the real star of the show in the vendor section, for me anyway, is the Antoinette's Cheesecakes booth. Tyler and I get this cheesecake every single time we come. It is cheesecake dipped in chocolate and covered with the most delicious toppings. If you ever get the chance to get Antoinette's cheesecakes, I definitely recommend it. There's honestly so much more to the Glow Garden experience than I could even really show. So if you have a Glow Garden appearing in your area, I would recommend definitely to check it out. There's definitely something for everyone there. This year they even had a little ride, which was something very new. I'd never seen that there before, so that was kind of fun. There's stuff for kids and adults, and there's a bar and so many different photo opportunities. After visiting Glow, it really got me in the Christmas spirit and made me decide that I really needed to get out my favorite Christmas sweaters and my Christmas socks and get ready for the holiday season at my house. Nothing quite says the holidays like some freshly baked sweets. So before digging out my Christmas decor, I decided I would turn on the Hallmark Christmas movies and dig out one of my Nan's recipe cards that she'd given me and bake some chocolate chip cookies. I used to do some baking at my Nan's from time to time. She had a few signature recipes that everybody loved that she would bake all the time, and this one isn't actually one of them. This was one of her recipes because this came from a recipe book that she had that she used to use. When she no longer used it and me and Tyler got the house, she gave it to me. This is going to be the first Christmas that she is no longer with us, and there's definitely a few times here and there where it's really easy to get down about it. But the simple things like being able to bake a recipe that was handwritten by her definitely brings a lot of comfort. Okay, so now that my belly is filled with warm, delicious happiness, I think it's officially time to dig out the Christmas decor and start making this place Christmas cozy, because she's looking a little plain and I think it needs a little sparkle. So let's dig out the Christmas stuff. So I just brought all of this stuff up from the basement, and there's quite a bit more than I actually remembered having. I did actually acquire a lot more Christmas stuff in the last couple of months, because since my nan passed away, we cleaned out her house and we took all of like her Christmas stuff and everything. So I did get more than I had before. Mind you, a lot of these boxes are stuff that are for the Christmas tree, which we don't have yet. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me, so I might as well just start digging into all of this Christmas stuff.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is...
The thing about my Christmas decor is that it doesn't go by any sort of theme or color scheme or anything of that sort. I would say 95% of the Christmas decor that I own was given to me by other people. I've gotten a few new things from people, but most of the stuff that I have came from others' collection that they no longer used, or things that were never used, just sitting in a basement or a closet. When I set it all up, it's not really that cohesive, but it all says Christmas to me. It's kind of just like a big mishmash of styles and colors, but it's what feels cozy to me, and that's what I love about Christmas. I feel like every part of Christmas has sentimental value to it.
I'm waiting for the season that's mine, so let it come, yeah, let it come.
Later in the week, we got a really beautiful, delicate dusting of snow, and in the morning when the sun was shining on it, I knew I had to go outside and embrace it somehow. So I took my cup, my hot chocolate, and my kettle full of boiled water and decided to make myself a cozy little hot chocolate outside in the sunshine. I just felt like it was too beautiful of a morning to not be romanticized at least a little bit. And sometimes it's really important to savor the simple moments. By the beginning of December, Tyler and I were finally ready to head to the Christmas tree farm and pick out a Christmas tree. Growing up, finding a Christmas tree always took us so long. There were times where we would go to several different lots looking for the perfect Christmas tree, and sometimes we would stay at the same lot, look at one tree at the beginning, and then look at a ton of trees, and then come back to the very first one. Picking a Christmas tree in the Fraser family is a pretty serious ordeal, and when we would decorate the Christmas tree, it would kind of be like an event, and we'd all do it together, and there would be snacks, and the Christmas music would just be playing. And honestly, I still do that with my family, but since I also have my own Christmas tree now, I like to invite my sisters over and my niece to come help me out and decorate our tree. And I know tinsel is a very love it or hate it kind of situation, but my Christmas tree is not done until it is fully coated in a million strands of shiny, sparkly pieces of tinsel.
I would rather be somewhere with you, without TV or phone,
That night, as we were finishing decorating the Christmas tree, the most perfect Christmas snow started coming down and covering the world in a blanket of white. I honestly couldn't believe how Christmassy and festive it made me feel after just decorating the tree. A lot of the times in December, we don't even get that much snow, so it was incredible. And it was still coming down by the next day, and schools were closed, and it made me feel so nostalgic for snow days when I was in school, especially the ones that were in December. And I had to just go outside and have a little main character moment and shoot some Instagram photos and just frolic in the most amazing Christmas snow I could have ever dreamed. It was a Christmas dream for sure. My Christmas tree is now up and looking beautiful and so Christmassy, and we had a big snowfall. It is a winter wonderland outside, and I am definitely feeling all of the magical Christmas vibes that are making me feel like it's Christmas. There's only a couple more things that I want to do. I never actually finished decorating. I have bins all around my house of Christmas decor that still needs to go up. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna finish decorating, and I also kind of want to do like one of those old school DIY phone cases where you have like the clear case and you just put something inside of it, because I thought it'd be fun to have like a holiday phone case, but I'm not spending any money on one because I'd only use it for a couple of weeks and then it would just probably end up sitting in a corner of my house for the rest of its life. So I'm gonna do a little DIY like the old school 2016 YouTube girlies, and then I think I'm pretty much fully prepared for the holiday season. So before I run out of time to do this, I'm gonna get started on finishing decorating. I have some lights that I need to put up, and honestly, I don't even know what else is in these bins. There's so many bins. We're gonna get it all sorted out today.
It's Christmas Eve, and I've still got nothing for you. I'm out on a last minute spree, hoping to find that something that makes you see that I love you.
I've been out running all day, nothing catches my eye. What do you get for someone who has it all? I've been to every corner of this godforsaken mall. What in the world would be that something that made you see that I love you?
All I've got to give for Christmas is this, a Christmas kiss. Close your eyes and pucker your lips. It's something you won't be soon forgetting.